Obsessive thinking is where we think about the same thing over and over and over again. Quite often it's joined by negative thoughts. The two ideas seem to be absolutely ideal partners. If you get recurring thoughts and basically you'd like to break the vicious circle you've somehow got yourself into, then these ideas should help. First step is to recognise that you've actually got an obsessive thinking pattern. Sometimes the patterns become so ingrained into us that we're the last person to notice it's there. All our friends have noticed, but they gave up telling us ages ago because we just dismissed the idea. So become more alert to your thoughts and finally admit you've got a pattern of obsessive thinking. Don't dwell too much on what the subject of your obsession actually is. That would only be adding fuel to the pattern, but do acknowledge that it's there. Next thing to do is called acceptance. Chances are you're not deliberately thinking these thoughts. They're just happening for a reason or reasons totally unknown to you. But as soon as you accept that they're happening, the pattern has the first chink in its armour. Now that's a good start, because these things are a bit like a dripping tap, constantly happening, filling areas of our life with things we'd rather not have filling them. So accepting the thoughts is the first step in the process to reducing them. And finally getting rid of them, which is what you want. Making your acceptance something you do in the here and now. The more present you are, the better. It can also be worth exploring meditation and mindfulness. These both help to quiet your mind. Of these two techniques, meditation is my outright favourite. Personally, I find mindfulness takes just too much effort for me to carry it out effectively. Maybe my mind needs to be more present for it to work better, not sure on that. But the way I do meditation is really, really easy. I've used a system called Binaural Beats for years, and what it is, it's been well researched, and basically it slightly confuses your brain, which in my case is really easy done. And it plays one tone into one ear and a very slightly different tone into the other ear. What happens then is our brain tries to resolve these two tones because it thinks they should be the same. And in the process of doing that, it goes into a deep meditative state without me doing anything at all apart from listening. I've linked the system I use below this video. It only takes 12 minutes a day. Do it most days, but it doesn't matter if it's not exact. And it works on anything, not just obsessive thoughts. But coming back to the idea of breaking the cycle of compulsive thinking, it's often suggested you might need professional help, and that could be the case. While it could be the case, it's quicker and cheaper to find out if you can use a substitute, because that often works just as well. Hypnosis is that. It's professional words, but instead of booking an appointment and paying lots of money to be in the same room as someone, travelling to them, they come to you via an MP3. So they visit you, and that's a neat solution. It's there, on demand, with no travel or delays. It's a lot cheaper than a one-on-one session, and you can play it more than once, so it's even cheaper. You can get a track to help you stop your obsessive thoughts from the link below this video. Click it out, it's well worth investigating.